Protect your DNA. BioPQQ can promote formation of new mitochondria. Infowarsstore.com.
My dream was to go to America because it's the strongest country in the world. We feel that it's safe. It's the safest country. It has the strongest human rights.
But with one signature, that vision of America shattered.
I suppose it's what has explained so much of Donald Trump's political career, the exploitation of fear. From the birther campaign to the talk of Mexican rapists, Trump has always trafficked in fear-mongering.
Let the left-wing Marxist media's disinformation campaign begin. Prepare to be bombarded with the talking point that Saudi Arabia, Egypt, and Pakistan were left out of the 7 countries banned from entering the U.S. because of supposed favoritism by President Trump. Truth be told, President Trump is merely enforcing former President Obama's 2015 law restricting visas from those 7 countries of concern, already passed by Congress 2 years ago. Will the conniving globalist media set the record straight?
Why was Saudi Arabia, Afghanistan, and Pakistan and Egypt not included on this list if you are so concerned about this issue?
We are concerned about the issue, Chuck, and that's why we put these 7 countries initially into the executive order that were identified previously by Congress, by both the House and the Senate, and the Obama administration as being the 7 most watched countries in regard to harboring terrorists. But you bring up a good point. Perhaps other countries needed to be added to an executive order going forward.
A federal judge is putting a temporary stop to some of the most important parts of President Donald Trump's executive order banning citizens from 7 Muslim-majority countries from entering the U.S.
This after a federal judge in New York grants an emergency stay, halting deportations of people with valid visas who were caught in the confusion of the president's immigration order.
Well, one of the things in the order apparently is to include green card holders.
As far as green card holders moving forward, it doesn't affect them.
What Donald Trump wants to do, what Homeland Security wants to do under him, is focus on the criminal illegal aliens and get them out of the United States. Who possibly could object to that?
Another falsehood talking point is that the ban is targeting Muslims exclusively as the left's fear campaign continues unabated.
There is an exception made, a potential for the exception made for anyone who is not Muslim. There are no exceptions allowed for someone who is Muslim.
Hang on a second. The order also says persecuted Muslims have priority as well. So, I mean, that's a piece that's just getting totally either, however you want to call it, misreported or not fully reported. It doesn't just say Christians. It also says persecuted Muslims get priority as well. So this is not a Muslim ban, John. This is identifying the 7 countries. And the reason we chose those 7 countries was those were the 7 countries that both the Congress and the Obama administration identified as being the 7 countries that were most identifiable with dangerous terrorism taking place in their country.
The executive order signed by President Trump is discriminatory on religion, and frankly quite disgusting.
It's not based on religion. It's based on places where there are substantial evidence that people are sending terrorists into our country.
It is the left that is setting itself up for a seditious fall into the abyss of American history. The left simply still assuming that they are in charge.
Do you think the president should be banned from coming to the United Kingdom?
I think a state visit when there is this sort of ban in place is wrong. I don't want us to roll out the red carpet for a president who has a shameful ban like he has.
So he should be banned from coming to the UK?
I don't think there should be a state visit while this ban is in place.
But this is a brand new day, and the Constitution and our immigration laws will no longer be ignored. John Bound for Infowars.com.
In case you haven't heard, Infowars has become the most influential media outlet in America. We're making freedom go viral. And now we are proud to announce a new weapon in the epic battle against the globalist. Infowars Prime, where you can watch live high-definition feeds of The Alex Jones Show, plus exclusive insider videos from the Infowars crew and behind-the-scenes action. Go to Infowars.com/app and download today. Infowars Prime is available right now for your iPhone or Android. You will have access to exclusive videos that you can't see anywhere else. And that means live coverage of events and breaking news on location as it happens. You can also take advantage of amazing deals from the Infowars store that are only available for Infowars Prime subscribers. That's Infowars Prime at Infowars.com/app. And if you can hear my voice, you are the resistance.